My name is Gary Jackson, and this is my board, Gage, Ed Collison, Debbie, and we're going through our budget for the 26th year. So, first thing we're going to start out with is our capital improvement fund. I think I've told you guys that, well, I talked to Ed with it, but if we don't spend some of this money, the state's gonna take it back and give it to the county. And this is a good start with this.
We want to restart.
And so,
Taylor Township Fire, Eastern Ring Fire, Original Township Fire. Again, Taylor Township Fire, Eastern Ring Fire, Original Township Fire, any units about 1023 and 1296 South Hampton Road in disregard. Disregard does not have to pay on 1726.
found it. So anyway, the county will get a percentage of our funding that we don't spend. If we don't spend it, we can put it in capital improvement things, or actually I found out today that the State Board of Accounts says we can, well, first we got hit for $78,000 and the fire station got
How much?
$78,000.
78,000.
And the fire department got hit for $50,000.
Because we didn't use it?
Well, this is a new plan that they're putting in effect. We had called our State Board Council today, said that with the $50,000 that the fire department don't get, we can put into that fund with them or for them. So that's their say so on it. This is we was budget.
Okay, but I mean, we can put in, you mean the township?
We would transfer the
I would
funds.
say, so they lost 50,000, the township out of our
Transfer the
reservoir can give it to them.
Okay,
Give it
to match
but
up.
it would be a portion from each, right? It just wouldn't be centered.
Yeah, because it's the.
Well,
it's a
it should
territory.
be, but this one's gonna be all us, I think. We're gonna lose a lot of money if, actually, where did we go? When it was all said and done, with the numbers, let me find it. No, I agree with you on that part.
Well, would we wanna wait till the end, towards the end of the year, see if they need that 50,000? Cause right now, we're
You
running.
know, if we don't, we lose it.
Well,
But here's what I've kind of come up with. Anyway, long story short, this is the rainy day and general fund. If we, with this included, I think is what she said, is that would be our balance, even if we took the 50 plus the 200, or whatever we take out for the building. And we're still gonna pay $40,000. That's what I think. So this on the,
So where does it go in the county? Does it go in the general fund,
This-
highway fund?
I think they can use it for anything they want. This one is the, general fund.
so is the 40,000 the funds that we'll be losing?
That's what we'll be losing now,
So it looks
but,
like it's gonna go to their rainy day fund and their general fund.
yeah, and that's what these breakdowns are. These two here, that's your, the rainy day fund, and this will be your general. But where they,
Well, this is transferred to the township road and infrastructure fund.
infrastructure. So anything they want.
So 74, but it has to be spent in this township?
No.
So it's this township
That bottom line in there, that's.
No, it can be used anywhere in the county, where it will go back to actually the county.
The money will go back to the county?
Wherever
Well,
we-
so the way I read this, seems like it'd go to our township road and infrastructure fund.
But it won't, it's gonna go to the whole, everybody's money will go back to the county and they'll distribute it, disperse it wherever they want.
Is that something you can like maybe circle and get back and get some additional information on?
Cause I didn't know if, like Ed Michael's our commissioner, and he says, okay, we gotta spend $40,000 some dollars in Center Township.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On
Improve
roads or
yeah.
something, or
Yeah, no,
sewer, or not sewer, but, culverts.
yeah, no, it's gonna go, it's going within all the county, or all in the deal. They're taking all the money away from the trustees. What the trustees don't spend is gonna go back to the county into a fund, which they can build roads with, or they can, build structures with, or whatever. But it won't make any it won't be in your town, it could be in your township, but it still same could not be in your township.
He does.
Budget and emergency two, emergency two, warning, fire, have a 1050 PPI.
I mean, that could make sense because it could be like, if it's what he's saying is like this overarching thing, it could be the township road infrastructure fund that they disperse to the townships, but not specifically green township, like specific.
Okay, then our capital improvement deal was made out for 200,000, which will probably not even come close to that figure.
Oh, okay, that's for
You know
the
what I
new
mean?
building you talked about.
That's the new building. So in this new building, which we put over there, or wherever we put it, I'd say it was over there. But if we built, what are we gonna use this building for? I mean, are we gonna make like a small meeting facility? Are we gonna do like birthdays and stuff in this, or are we gonna?
You don't want,
We
you
want-
do not want the public.
Well, that's what I thought.
Because you, no.
So we're ready
Well, you know how the Boy Scouts
yeah,
do
yeah,
this,
yeah. No, we don't, I mean, we don't get in that mess.
what I would use, cause then you're gonna have to have ADA bathroom, you're gonna have to have all this other stuff. I would just make it a small meeting room, like
Small,
tonight.
small room like for us and, and whatever. Trustees office, maybe go back over there with the small building and,
You know, you can
Is
petition
the
off.
building going over here, where the old building was?
That's where you
yeah.
talked to.
Yeah, that's what we talked about. I mean, we could go back here, we could build it back here, but we can't go back here with that helicopter pad.
It'd be nice if you had like, just big enough so you have like a little office for like. the
But we
trustees.
also gotta get above our quota, cause if we don't.
Well, could these funds be used elsewhere, or is it all like capital improvement? Like how
It's gotta be
broad?
that's gotta be capital improvement.
Yeah, but how broad is capital improvement?
Well, that I don't know.
Like what other fields could it be used in? Is
I mean,
it just in the building with like a
I
township
kinda looked
trustee
into the deal,
building?
what you talked about, maybe sometime building a park, but you get into a lot of, insurance deals with that, and, if they take off down over the, get snake bit or whatever, it's kinda
More
more,
liability.
it's a lot of liability for us to take on. Unless you guys got some ideas you might wanna use it on.
The cost of building, I don't know, but 200,000 is a lot of money for like a small building.
But we wouldn't really build that kind of building, or we wouldn't need that building. But you could also do a few things. You could, put the building up, do we put garage doors in it, or do we not?
What would you need garage door for?
You really wouldn't. I mean, these guys said something about, they'd like to, last time said they'd like to use part of it if they could, but then they also said it'd be nice for a meeting room, when.
I think a
classes-
meeting room would be very
I think
nice.
so,
I mean, I
too,
think
yeah.
it might need a restroom in it.
Yeah, you'd have, and
You'd
you'd
have to have to
But we could
restroom.
also put we get back to the septic, do we put the septic in or do we maybe put holding tanks in?
No, go septic. I mean, I think holding things are just like a disaster for the future.
So what size?
So I leave the water on, and
Yeah.
fill up, and
So what size building do you think we?
Well, I think, I mean, I would say have a room for like the trustee where you can have like the people need to meet, and then have
We're not in
like a
room
meeting
like this trying to
room.
have a meeting, so.
Like have a meeting room where it's like you have like the office, and then you come out and it's like maybe like a pulpit or something where people can talk, like you, and then like community like chairs and stuff, like where they can listen and try meetings, like a table in the front or something. Just like in that regard. And as for like the garage, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I mean, they've got money too, so.
Okay.
because you know, if, not saying anything about the fire department, but you give them an intro, it'll take a mile.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, all
I mean,
around
this
the park.
really, it should be for the township.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
And
Yes, I
I
agree.
feel like I don't know. I feel like sometimes the lines are blurred between like the fire department and the township. So.
Mhm.
Okay, so, yeah.
And I tell you what, you start talking about finishing a pole building out, concrete floor, heat, air conditioning,
Septic
Septic.
$30,000.
I mean, that could eat
Yeah,
into
you're
that
probably talking more than
200.
that for 30, or.
So you don't think we can tap into that old septic?
That's what I wondered when he put it
I
down there.
mean, really, it's not gonna be used for anything if the health department will go along with it. Yeah, I guess it'd have to go down and,
It'd just be nice to have a restroom, the only thing I think.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
and you
saying?
don't have to have men and women, you can
No,
just
just,
have a
yeah,
universal.
unisex, right.
Yeah.
Go to the restroom.
Gage, give me the.
Which ones?
Yeah.
Capital improvement or all of them?
No, hang on for a minute.
I mean,
So
I feel like it
anyway,
needs to be
long
just
story
strictly
short,
for
I
trustees
think I got a meeting
purposes.
hall.
But
Like a meeting hall.
there is a few things, I mean, we could honestly probably do, I mean, we could, still widen these corners down this driveway. And then, that. There ain't no papers anywhere.
No,
Okay. So, anyway, we've got a period of time on this capital adding deal or whatever, you know. All we gotta do is come up and decide if we're gonna go with it or not go with it. If we don't go with it, we lose the money. I do know that Seth is getting ready to pave all his driveways down there, I think, and they're gonna redo the park up in the thing and some other stuff on his part, so that's where that part is.
Well, you start building a building, and then even if you got any left, blacktop.
Yeah.
Because I think where it has to be handicapped,
Yeah.
has to be paved,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
These are
It
ramps.
does. So we would have to pave over there in front of that building down if we hold meetings or anything in that building, that would have to probably
I mean,
come
I
back.
mean, over there, is it flat enough? Like, would that have to be groundwork done to like?
Oh, yeah, you'd have.
Yeah.
You'd
And
have.
that's also still another money. We probably, I mean, I definitely don't think we wouldn't meet that. I'd be worried we'd go over a little bit.
Well, it just depends how big a building.
Depends on how
I mean,
big the building
You can
we're gonna
build
go
a,
with it,
I'm gonna say,
so.
24 by
How
30.
big is this room, you think? I mean, say if you like, let's say you put like an office and a bathroom on the far wall.
I
you
think
come
just
out and
like
you have a
from the
big open
refrigerator
area.
over, just this big right here, would be nice. Whatever size that would be,
Yeah.
like from the refrigerator, just like this size maybe.
So if we're good with the capital improvement plan, we have to say yay or nay. Deb, you put nay.
I put my,
You put nay. Okay, you can't vote.
Yeah, that'd be a nice size building.
Good.
there was.
Would you say like a full size room, like this just meeting, and then that side be like office and a bathroom?
You could.
Yeah.
I mean,
Do
that's all
put
you
two
need.
bathrooms in it? or
No.
one?
No, one bathroom. I mean, honestly, this right here, and like, actually, maybe not even
Oh,
that much. And split it.
Sorry.
Split it down the middle, and have one side be the bathroom, the other side just be an office
Yeah,
that
because
people
you'd
can
have
meet.
to have
You
an
know,
ADA bathroom.
Yeah.
which-
big
stalls,
doors.
Yeah,
And, yep.
all that stuff. So,
And once you'd have to have two doors, like right, so you take a door there and a door there.
yeah.
Okay, the next thing on the agenda is the transfer of the 50,000 from our general fund to the fire protection fund.
That's the thing we talked about earlier, correct?
Yeah.
And I like that his idea of holding out until the end in case they need it.
Okay, I'll have to ask him how long I can go without doing anything like this.
We have
By the
time from
point.
right now. I think until he gets more information.
Yeah,
Or?
we could table it.
We'll table it, we'll do that.
Because
But
Because
that's what
I don't
he-
want to put like pennies in their coffers if they don't need it. You know.
Exactly.
Well,
That's-
but where they're coming from, they know, like we know, you gotta get rid of this money.
Well, here's the
But
thing,
they're
though,
gonna
but
take
like
it.
they obviously didn't spend.
I mean, I really don't wanna see 50,000 go to Linton whenever we could have used it
Yeah,
on
but
something
if you
else.
transfer 50 and then
Yeah.
next,
They don't need
budget
that
year,
quota. Then
then-
we're out.
Well,
we gotta give them
no, that wouldn't have to work that way.
What I'm saying
But,
is the
but what I'm
obvious-
thinking is though, that if we did transfer the money, I think we ought to, just like we do the check, I think that, well, actually, the first transfer wouldn't be till January, and then the second January would be in June or July.
okay.
And they have brought up the deal with, that they was needing a new squad. So,
How many squads do we have?
we got three, one of them's got a lot of miles on it, one or two of them.
Well, I mean, who's got them? I know Jeremy's got the
Jeremy's
new
got
truck.
one, and Jeremy's got the truck, and
Who's this?
Dustin's got one.
Yeah. Who's the SCV?
And
Well,
Johnny Sugar.
Dustin, John,
Oh, Dustin's got it?
Dustin's got one, Jeremy's got one, and
Did John still have one?
John's still got one.
And does Trevor have
And
one?
Trevor's got, well, that can come from Salisbury, if you count that one. And then this one out here is the one that they use every day. It's the one that's got a ton of miles on it. So I do know that they was, eventually gonna hit us up for a new squad, which I don't know if this township could just buy the squad for them or what, but I think what we should do on that position is basically they wouldn't get one check till January and the other one till June or July, and they get it in the middle, where we've made our decision up, but don't let them have all the cash at one time or whatever.
Okay, so even though it's for the fire territory, Center Township would buy it.
Well, and I brought that up to Matt. I said, there is 3 townships in this. I said they could, if you take 50,000 divided by 3, $15,000 a piece. They could come out of their thing, and all 3 of us buy the 50,000, which that takes it out. But that also puts us below the deal of not having enough money to take out, that it cuts this first page down that I
Yeah,
showed.
but we can't bankroll the whole thing.
No.
I mean, is there a possibility of like maybe hiring? Like, are we able to hire more like on-staff full-time firefighters?
You can't get them to come.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to convert any of the volunteers.
No, that's what you run into. You don't, they say they will, then they don't show up. So, okay, so we're gonna table this one for now.
Well, just get some more information, see
Okay.
how long we got.
Yeah, to see the
Yeah,
lifespan.
I'll call
on
him
that.
tomorrow and ask him how long I got for that 50,000.
And honestly, if we see last year's numbers of how much they spent in out of that fund for the fire station, because if if they're close to that number, like instead of trying to get them to spend $50,000 in a
See,
year.
they're not for, this actually comes from the CPA's office.
See, didn't get a draw
Didn't get
last,
the draw last year.
and they still had $120,000 left
So they won't
after
need-
they got their draw, didn't get their draw.
Yeah.
So, and they, I think, got everything they wanted,
Yeah.
because they was always spending money.
Yeah. Like I like the idea, I don't know, cause I work with the government, so you know, like the use or lose, there's just wasteful government spending, so.
Yeah.
And that's what this is going to. You either lose it or use it or lose it. It's come down to that with the state, and it just, I mean, we really banked a lot of money in the last year or two. And we've been better off than what we wanted to with it, and not had so much, because we're not gonna have nothing after this goes in full control. We'll not have no money. So, with that being said, the new budget, for me is this, which you can look at. Y'all got an $800 raise here.
He beat
I
that.
got a $1,200 raise. I did cut back on a lot of the, extra hard is Bruce. Bruce is the one that does what you do. Did you
Oh.
you got paid for that last
Yeah.
year? Okay. Then, the record books and stuff, we don't use that much. I cut them way back. The accounting services don't change. Telephone, that's for an office that we've not even established yet. Bonds, same, other insurance, utility services, repairs and maintenance. Here's the cemeteries where we run into a problem, and this is up to you guys. I don't know. I was gonna raise that, and then I changed my mind. But Joe Flynn, you know Joe?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Joe, they put him on the cemetery board. And all of a sudden, he just thinks we've got all kinds of help, we got all kinds of money, we got all the time in the world. Don't get me wrong, it needs it. I have to agree with everything he's saying. But we just don't have the people, the money to do what they're asking.
What's he's asking?
Well, they're wanting to go in and glue the stones back together.
Oh, okay, go in.
And change stuff, and like one cemetery, the molds is eat it. It's like when the old 1800s, like the book, you know, the molds is eat out from under the stones, and they fell in, and they're just, you'd have to go back and put concrete in the bottom of them and this, that. We just don't have the people or the money to do it. Office rent, I had to keep it on the house for the reason of insurance. I don't charge them for a phone, I don't charge them for my gas, I don't charge them for anything that I could fill out 50,000 papers for. I just take one lump sum and I'm pretty much done with it. On the Campo outlays, $200,000. Funerals and cremations, that's $3,000. And we talked about, what was it, 300 on a cremation and 500 on a funeral. I think that's appropriate, you know, I mean, most people's got family that's still,
Well, no matter, you could put it at $1,000, and that's, they're gonna
want more and more and
I
more.
mean, that's just common.
So,
Yeah.
but anyway, that's
And
that
if you've
paper,
got
all that,
a,
if you wanna look at it.
Budget is, hey, 500's the maximum we go, and then, oh, okay.
Yeah. And we're not far from a lot of people. A lot of people are doing about the same as what we do. The people that really bother you is like down at Jenkins.
Mm-hmm.
They what's his name? Scott.
Mhm.
Scott will call you and tell you you have to do it or you don't have to do it. You don't have to pay a dime on them.
Yeah, see, they got, on the fire, their budget, 483,000 plus 75
75,
capital
yeah, 75 for the
and machinery.
machinery.
So see, they got over $500,000.
Nice. I'm ready. I don't think we need the 50,000. But
Okay, then we gotta come up with something to use
I think we can figure that out. But I still think table it just in case we can delegate if need be.
Yeah.
But just the old ones, these new. You want to do these guys first, and
yeah, these reds. These nice. Well, I'll hold on that one. And what Matt said, like this figure here, for this 136,000, if we take 50 out of, then that figure there drops a lot more than that has to be transferred on county. So.
what's the office rent again?
Huh?
What's this one
That's
again?
my office rent.
New building capital outlays. That's the continued
That's,
improvement.
we're on one now with 200,000, but we only put 9 in this and then 124 in the driveway, so there's 70,000 that we didn't use in that. But it's like Matt said, the more you put in it, you're better to put it in than not use it, due to the fact you have to go back and get extra funds.
And township assistance, that is poorly,
Poorly.
8,500.
And you know, we've not put a dime in it for, gosh, I don't know, whatever, since this whole term.
And is that for the funerals, cremations, and burials? It's 3,000 for the year.
3,000
For the year. Okay.
Oh, you got some of this, Gage.
1,100 for stationery and office supplies. What's that for?
That's for like papers and books and checks for the county and
Okay.
something like that.
I already signed it
Or
on the second one. Should we just give me a sign it below?
sign below that.
I'll skip along.
So the question I guess I got for you guys is if we don't do this 50 for them, then we will probably have to come up with something else.
Well, you talked about widening some of these turns with some of
Yeah.
these big trucks.
But that also come out of this one, but we're still not. Oh, and the guttering on the building back here is about ready to fall. Which I don't know what the guttering costs on the building like this.
I don't either, I need to get new guttering.
So
going.
like, you know, for my house, for like the entire house, I got like $1,200 in it. So it's like 500 in the front, 500 in the back, and so I got like a.
This
14
here
square
probably,
feet, so.
this down to
I mean,
the
yeah.
base, probably wouldn't be much. Cause it'd just be right, regular.
$600-700.
600 gutter, or 6-inch gutter. But I don't know what's on the, I don't know if it's bigger on the base or not.
I don't even know a good guttering company. Used to
There's
be one out of Jasonville.
there's one in Salisbury, there's,
Oh, is there?
yeah, there's,
There's one in Salisbury.
there's right next to where Bill Packer used to live.
Cause I need to get new gutters on my house.
That Jerry, Duffy's still in business, so he did guttering. Can't think what his last name.
But I mean, I asked that same question you guys. I thought, why is nobody helping us with this? I mean, we can't afford all 3 fire departments. You know, I mean, if we're gonna, but where they're looking at that, this here is not really their fire department. This is this one.
I know we have to pay our fair share. We're probably the most active, right? of,
Well, yeah, but where we're coming with this is like, well, just for instance, all this money that's in this account is Center Township alone. And it's us that's gonna lose that money. I mean, that's what it boils down to, is us losing the money. I mean, where we was gonna pay out 78,000, and now it's down to, well, with that 50 was down to 40,000. So that's 38,000, which each one of them townships still gotta pay their part of it. Cause they've got, Greg's is 40-some thousand, just his alone, and I don't know what Seth's was. So, I mean, you're talking a couple of thousand.
So is this going to be where we have to lower the tax rate so we don't get as much money in?
I don't know.
if that's like, I'm all for lowering the tax rate.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying, if
Yeah,
we're getting too
yeah.
much money in,
Yeah,
Good,
we
we,
lower the tax rate
yeah.
to kind
so do you think we ought to set up a meeting with Matt and,
Would it even be a math question? I mean,
um,
because I think you're talking about like us, our spending, if we have so much money that we're bringing in and we're going to be losing it, cutting the taxes of our constituents so that we bring in less money so we don't lose as much.
of, there we, yeah.
Yeah.
well, and that's true,
Yeah.
but that has to go through the state board of accounts, which, that's what Matt does.
Well, but that's, to me, would be a math question, say, okay, we've got this money, and we're gonna pay out $78,000. Do we lower our tax rate so we don't have to pay out? Cause we're gonna get all this money in, so to keep from paying it out, I just soon lower the tax rate for everybody in Center Township.
I don't know what lowering the tax rate would do to this, but, I mean,
Do the what? The
Well,
fire
see,
station?
The fire station's got their own tax rate.
so they're not on the township itself.
No, cause you got,
Then why do I deal
the
with that?
fire territory should include all three townships. The way I understand it, and that all three townships pay the same tax rate to the fire territory. But the reason you have to deal with it, that Center Township is the governing body.
Has to be this one, because it's
Yeah.
the biggest number.
Well, I don't know the biggest, I guess we started.
Okay. I'll ask you a question.
I mean, cutting government waste and cutting taxes, that's a good.
Well, I mean, it's not gonna be maybe $1 or two.
Yeah,
But,
over the course of a while.
yeah, I mean,
More money in
to me, I
people's
just, instead of have to figure out, okay, spend it, and this and that, and just find something to do, well,
Or even if we give it to them, I mean, they may not even, I mean, like you said, they didn't hit their budget.
Well, my argument is I don't care that if they put it all in Center Township, the 78,000, if it stayed in this township, but it don't. It could go to Jasonville, it could go
well, you
to,
know where it's gonna go.
yeah, Linton, it could go, and to me, we could surely find something to spend on than, rather than give it to them.
Anything else to say?
No, that is, oh yeah.
Is there not a budget?
Yeah, you gotta sign this. The budget's coming up on the 23rd, we still got it.
Okay.
Okay.
So okay.
23rd of this month,
Yeah.
I'll be gone.
We will,
I'll be gone as well.
we will.
Yeah.
You go.
Florida.
Oh.
You go to the mountains?
We're going to Deem Lake,
Is that
So,
down by Borden, Indiana.
okay.
so will you be back the following week?
I'll be back we're going back the 28th of September.
28th,
I'll be back to 29.
28th and 29th?
Yeah,
We do it before.
28th on
Yeah.
on a
I'll see
Sunday.
if I can get Matt to move that to that. Okay, then I need, who's the president this year?
I think it's me, I believe.
Okay, you're president.
Here?
Yeah, right there. Secretary is Ed. And I'd say if anybody's got any questions, Matt wouldn't care if somebody calls, you know.
Don't schedule a meeting on the 29th, cause I think we have an REMC meeting on
You
the
got one
29th.
done, I took that. Did I write it back?
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Put them both
so
30?
put it 30th.
30th.
Or if you're getting back to 29th,
Yeah, I'd rather go on the 30th anyway.
Okay, 30th, well, that's 30th, what day is it?
So I'll be getting back on the
Tuesday.
29th.
Tuesday,
That-
okay,
that
30th to
because
Tuesday.
28th's on Sunday, 29th's on Monday.
Well, that's all I got. Unless anybody else got anything.
Is that it?